Hey, Nicola Light here, remembering back into my light, assisting on my journey, providing content here to assist you on your journey to become empowered. It's so important, isn't it, is that through the stepping stones of experience of aligning with this person or that person, the ultimate person that we must always align to is ourselves. To be empowered on with our journey, rising into the remembrance of our light. Boom, boom, boom. Here I am. And here you are. And I thank you for joining me here on my channel. The words that I have been speaking a lot of, is the words compassionate of heart. Compassion of heart. And I really want to sort of deepen into that as I've just come off of a call with this wonderful, beautiful soul, and use this context of using words that are from our minds and being compassionate, first of all, for ourselves and then for others around us. So let's deepen into the words compassionate of heart. Okay, I'm going to bring forward some light codes, and light codes are here to assist me into remembering and igniting my inner wisdom of light. And so with all of that, as well as activating ourselves and dissolving density that sits within our energetic field, light codes also bring in a sense of remembrance. So that's one of those videos today. So thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe, all that lovely stuff. All the bits and pieces are down below in the description links. So have a little look at that in your own leisure. And bring in sort of lovely little comments, even if it's just like a little heart. It just helps the channel grow with a little bit of conversation going here and there and everywhere. And check out all my videos as well. So here we go. Here we go. I'm creating a little bit of space within me, so I'm going to wiggle through the body, through my central column of light. Remember, I'm doing this, you can do it too. Be empowered, okay? Yeah. Taking a deep breath in. Just how to do it is just keep it really simple. Breathing in the light, allowing it to move through the spinal column, dissolving anything that no longer serves you through all time and space. Compassionate heart. Okay, thank you. Ask and you will receive. Thank you. Enamakiont okran bakreatagadesia. Dan bakaisum okosh makietan. Man soban tokosh makitene. Man o van kretuga bakaishana. Dan tuvran bakretete. Man bo van kuro bankratadesha. My ego kicked in there. Just to check what my mic's on. I don't know if there's much difference in that. I'm going off track here, but ego kicks in all the time. It comes in, she goes out, she goes in, she goes out. She's like, is it recording? Is it this? Is it that? Is my cup of tea getting cold? Yes, it is. Needs to be drunk. Might pause it in a while just to have a little sippy whippy woo woos. You know, and all of this sort of comes in mind chatter. What I'm going to have for tea. Oh, I need to pick the kids up. Oh, I didn't clean the bathroom. All of this, the blah, 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 blah. Compassionate of heart is the phase of the journey that allows the soul to soar beyond the mind, as the focus is inward in on the heart center. It radiates out a love vibration. And within the heart space itself, there are layers of altitude. Okay. Amakianto do masuya, with different vibrations within it that sits within its energetic field. There is a pulse of light coming out, but within the center of the heart there is a single little nugget of gold, and this single nugget of gold is called the compassionate heart. And there may be layers of distortion over top of the, I'm just going to burp, See, is compassionate of heart that sits there. And I'm going to be compassionate for me, because I just had a drink. And, you know, not that you need to be compassionate of heart for me burping, but, you know, can be passionate with my ego. Is that all is well, ego, all is well. It's like that, isn't it? All is well, stroke the ego, stroke the ego, stroke the ego, stroke the ego, stroke the ego. All is well. Alamankra punkram pokrata, sinkra tinkra tankrata, monkra bonkra bikra deta, ankra danta ashnaa. Mantugashi dinnu masha enna kaishon unan a, mantugosha enna asa enna ashamoka a. Dena messi bekiten iskia bokara makiatada isimakiatada sha. There used to be an advert in England called, it was about a paint, and it would say, I can't remember what it's called, you might know it. It was like, it always says, it says what's on the tin. It says what's in the tin. That's what compassionate heart is. It's compassionate heart. It's a radiating pulse of energy, sending out compassion. I could stop the video there, but let's move deeper. What is compassion? Oh, that's a good question. So we've got compassionate heart. I'm going all around the houses, but hey, let's see where it takes us. Compassion. What is compassion? In the Macchiatana Misibakiantam, if we look at the word empath, it is a sort of a link between the two. We've got a love vibration here. Love, love, love. Boom, 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 boom. Love, love, love. We've got love shining out here. We have compassion. This is about self, and it's also about others. And empathy is about others. And when you're an empath, it reflects back at self. So there is a mirror. If we cannot be compassionate to ourselves, then we cannot have empathy for others. And we cannot then be compassionate to others. So there is a link, there's a crossover between compassion and the expression of being an empath. If we think that there is somebody that is not enabling us to shine our light, that our heart is showing us that we are not being compassionate. Because to be an empath, we need to see that compassion is a balancing of empath. If we are compassionate, we are then not empathic to other people's needs if we are not truly compassionate. So to be compassionate of heart, you need to reflect on your empathic responses to others and yourself. For you cannot love yourself or others with a compassionate heart until you have the heart and empathy balanced. So this cannot be ticked off in your tick box until you see that there is empathy for others and yourself to enable you to mix it up with a beautiful mixing dish, palette, box, tray of love vibration that sits in the heart. Compassionate heart. So for those that are empathic to others, we must see that empathy, that reflection with others needs to come first before we can intensify the upsurge into compassionate heart. Except some more tea. Ja. Ela makiont o for makiatan to basse makiatan to ushma an to koshma hita. So you have a pulse of energy that runs through your heart. When we connect to other people's dots of compassionate heart, we see the little nuggets of gold. all of us together in a unity of hearts allows us to connect to all. And it sort of blends through an upsurge of energy as this entwinement of energy starts to come in. Now, the vibration of this heart space it's funny heart, is going to be more powerful when we come together and to be compassionate in unity. Unified field of hearts. This amplification of energy that sits when we come together with a pulse of energy as we entwine ourselves with all of this energy that's upsurging into the collective field, we start to make a massive difference with being compassionate of heart as we rise as a collective of light workers. It's important for us to see that there is an evolutionary shift within all of us to enable us to actually satisfy the thought process and the alignment to that of others. When we are selfish within our own healing journey, it is not about an issue that we are not being giving to others, is that we must put ourselves first to amplify our own energetic field for that pulse to then be part of this unified field of hearts. If we do not see and get a tick box in our box itself that our cells need to come first, then the intensification of the heart pulse will not then send out a pulse of unified, compassionate heart. This movement, as we move deeper into this energetic field of connection, into the original template of the Earth system, will not be able to dissolve the distortion that lies above us. Being an empath, and many of us are, and it is an extrasensory perception, we must be empathic for others to then bring in compassion for ourselves, to move then into self here and then revert back to here. So this is beautiful cross section that is actually creating this wonderful unified field. It is this infinity symbol that we sit within self and others. Treat others how you would treat yourself, and therefore it comes back at you. The manifestation of this spiral effect that comes up through the center of being then unifies into the field of hearts as it reaches the heart space here. So with our intention of boots on ground, with being authentic, by shining our light for others, we will then rise into compassionate heart. It is about the giving and the receiving and the giving. It is a perpetuating motion and vibration of when we are empathic to others, we are compassionate of heart, to be self-compassionate, to heal through the journey. It's almost like they're showing me, almost like a chicken and a hen. It's like what comes first? It is love that comes first. Love comes before the chicken and the hen. It is that creates the egg for the chicken to arrive and the chicken to lay the egg. So it's not either or, neither of them. It is love vibration that creates. So when we can hold love in our heart and compassion as an upsurge of energetic flow system within our own energetic field, because we're coming online with our empathic response, we enable ourselves to switch on the compassionate heart through non-judgment, through observation, and there is the rise in our vibration into the remembrance of our light. Boom shakalaka. I like that. It was like I nearly actually stopped the video, but I can see, like most of my videos, it sort of comes in at the end It's like a circle, isn't it? A circle of anything is that you start at the very beginning, but it ends up being the start, and then it evolves into the next level of understanding of it. So as we deepen into the heart space, which is the catalyst, the vibration of love light within our hearts, it enables us to be then compassionate through the senses of the empathic response. I'm just repeating myself. It's just said in a different way, and you may say it in a different way yourself, and the way that you say it is the right way for you. It is that, isn't it? It's whatever resonates with you. I can sit here all day long and just keep nagging on, ranting on, speaking on, expressing on, speech on, all of that. And actually, it doesn't mean a thing unless it resonates, unless it is heard, unless it is felt, unless it is experienced. Because when I look at this camera and I look at you, I look at I. What is it that you are doing within your experience of being compassionate first within yourself, that you fill up your own cup to enable you to then be compassionate of heart to others? It reverts back to self-love. It reverts into mirroring, to balance, to be in flow state. All of these things through our practice of who am I aligns us to remember the deepening of all of it. It is oneness. It is the love vibration that sits within us that aligns us to the greater light of all. It's within us. It's within me, within you. It's all the same. It's all the same gold nuggets. Alakianto kono masubala. Mana anko inu ushma ina. Dana ma kaisionu koshaneta. Mana masubain koisamakiata. So if you are on your spiritual journey and you criticize and you gossip and you nag, it's not wrong. It's the vibration that you put out should be of the mind's concern. If you're compassionate, there is a difference of vibration that you place out into the universal system to adjust the unified field of hearts. So let us rise together by seeing everybody's differences. Without judgment, we can observe what we see. We can see that, absolutely. But as we look deeper inside of ourselves, what we are judging in them, we are judging in ourselves. It is an absolute beautiful mirror that the universe sends us. So allow it to be seen. And don't worry that you're judging. Don't worry that you're gossiping. Don't worry that you're not putting others first to be empathic. Don't worry about that you're not being compassionate. You just are in this now moment a true reflection of who you are. And you may hold a little bit of distortion within you, and so be it that you see it, because it gives you an experience. And there's the lesson of compassionate heart, is actually loving all that you are, regardless of this or that. That you're not this shiny. It's all right to have something in your teeth. It's all right to drink and slurp and burp on camera. It really isn't a problem. For all of it, it makes us who we are, and we are perfect the way we are, regardless of the emotional state, the status of our vibration, or any of it. Is honouring all of it. That is compassionate of heart. I'm going to leave it there because I might rant on. Saying the same old thing again and again. But that's it, isn't it? We learn through it again and again and again and again. And then we deepen and we deepen and we deepen. So, You sit in that vibration. And the words we speak, just place them on a shelf just for a moment and just consider within your inner standing. Of just, it just is, okay? Just is. It just is. Breathe in that light, coming back full circle, connecting with yourself. Okay. Take care, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And observe. Okay. Take care, everyone. See you all very soon. Bye.